to this. I know what it costs, I know what it costs to tell myself one more, and then I'm terrified of what comes next. Velvet addiction, soft and unforgiving. Velvet addiction, I keep returning. The room is warm and everyone looks beautiful tonight, but I'm addicted to a feeling that was never really mine. Velvet addiction. I drove past where you used to live. I didn't slow the car, I just needed to confirm the distance of that scar. I replaced you with sensation, with the texture and the rush. There are things I do at midnight that I can't say in the hush. I keep choosing what feels heavy over choosing what feels real. I think somewhere I decided I deserve this kind of deal. I come back to this, I come back to this. I've forgotten what I've lost, I've forgotten what it costs. The velvet pulls me like a current, and I'm inches from the fall. Strip it back and here's what's left beneath the ritual. A person who got comfortable with being residual. I traded clarity for texture, one for the aesthetic. The most honest thing I've done in years is finally admit it. I don't want the velvet anymore. I want something I can hold in the light. Velvet addiction, soft and unforgiving. Velvet addiction, I keep burning. The room is warm and everyone looks beautiful tonight, but I'm addicted to a feeling that was never really mine. Velvet addiction. Velvet addiction. I said velvet addiction. And I'm beautiful and ruined, and I can't tell which comes first. Chandelier light on the marble, every surface dressed in gold. Somewhere between the laughter and the evening getting old. I move through it like I own it, every room a stage I've learned. Flute in hand and nothing showing of the bridges I have burned. Perfuming conversation, all the right names in the air. Something underneath my breastbone that I'm careful not to wear. I pour another glass, I pour another glass, I pour another glass, I pour another glass. I let the bubbles rise, I let the bubbles rise. I've been performing celebration for a life I don't recognize. Champagne and sins, I drink till the surface. Champagne and sins, the shot has no purpose. The room is golden, everybody's beautiful and near, but champagne and sins will wash away what I can't clear. Champagne and sins, I never really heal. Strobe light cuts the darkness into something I can wear. Baseline in my sternum, smoke suspended in the air. I move like I have somewhere that I'm burning to arrive. Every mirror on the wall reflects a person looking alive. Skin against the rhythm, every sequence I have learned. Something at the center of me, quietly unconcerned. They follow where I go. They follow where I go. I let them lead the step. I let them lead the step. I've been calling this a party when it's something I can't fix. Dancing with my demons. We know every song. Dancing with my demons. We've been here so long. The floor is full of bodies, and the music pulls like fire. But dancing with my demons is the only thing that's mine. Dancing with my demons. I turn the volume up so high I couldn't hear myself. I've been choreographing darkness like it's something else. Someone asked me how I was, and I gave them the performance. I think I've been in motion just to outrun my own chorus. The truest thing I've done all night is close my eyes and sway and feel how well my demons know the things I cannot say. They follow where I bleed. They follow where I bleed. I memorize the step. I memorize the step. I've been so deep inside the movement, I'm dissolving at the end. Clear the floor, and here's what the silence uncovers. I make companions out of everything that hurt me. I learned that tempo gave them names and called the whole thing living. The most terrifying night would be a night without them. I don't wanna dance like this. I wanna stand completely still and not be afraid. Dancing with my demons. We know every wound. Dancing with my demons. We've been here so long. The floor is full of bodies, and the music pulls like fire. But dancing with my demons is the cage I built as mine. Dancing with my demons. Dancing with my demons. I said dancing with my demons. And I can't tell anymore if I'm leading or staying. Kitchen table, city amber bleeding through the blinds. 3 empty bottles standing like a timeline on my mind. I move through every evening with the grace of someone fine. watch the level rise. I watch the level rise. Hey. I've been calling this unwinding when it's closer to a cry. Yeah. Empty bottles for regrets. I keep the count. Empty bottles for regrets. I can't get out. The night is soft and golden and it moves like it's alive. But empty bottles for regrets are how I survive. I called my mother on a Tuesday, kept it short and bright. Hey. Told her I was sleeping well, told her I was alright. I've been pouring out the version of myself that needs release. Making room inside the cabinet, making room inside the grief. The thing I haven't told a single person in this life. Hey. That I don't remember the last morning and I felt right. I feel the silence in, I feel the silence in. I watch myself capsize, I watch myself capsize. I've been so faithful to this ritual. I'm standing at the line. Performance left just me and what I follow. Every bottle marks a night I couldn't face what follow. I've been medicating distance, calling it a personality. The most frightening thing I know is my own sobriety. I wanna set the bottles down, and I need anything to get me through the dark. Inside empty bottles for regrets. Empty bottles for regrets. I said empty bottles for regrets, and I'm running out what I'm trying to survive. Pink and green on wet asphalt, the city rights in light. I walk the strip like punctuation in the middle of the night. Every sign a burning sentence that was meant for someone else. I read them all and keep the meaning somewhere past my belt. Leather jacket, easy posture, nothing leaking through the seams. But somewhere in the neon flicker, something's coming loose within. Signs keep asking, they keep asking. I almost answer, I almost answer. I've been standing at the edge of saying everything I've swallowed since the spring. Neon confessions, I write them in the dark. Neon confessions, too bright to hide the scar. The street is loud and luminous and everyone's on fire, but neon confessions burn out particular way. I've been composing all the sentences I'll never let escape, running them like ticker tape beneath the calm and steady face. The thing I'm most ashamed of isn't anything I've done. It's how long I've been fluent in the language of undone. The signs keep burning, they keep burning. I'm running out of ways, I'm running out of ways. I've been so close to saying everything that I can feel the fracture in my chest. No more neon, just the truth inside the quiet. I have edited myself into a stranger. The version that you know was written for your comfort. I have never once shown you the unlit room inside me. I am so tired of blowing for an audience. I want to go dark and finally meet it. Neon confessions, I write them through the dark. Neon confessions, body freely to the things that couldn't keep me. The most honest thing I've said is this costs more than I earn. I don't want the pleasure anymore. If the price is waking up and feeling nothing. Pleasure now, pain later. That's the wound I made. Pleasure now, pain later. Trading soul for shade. The night is full and fever warm and everyone is close. A pleasure now, pain later. Hollowed out the most. Pleasure now, pain later. Pleasure now, pain later. I said, pleasure now, pain later. I've been paying for the nights before the night began.
14th floor, and the city is a circuit board below. White duvet and the minibar and curtains touched with gold. I run the bath and let the steam erase the mirror's face. Every hotel room a version of a temporary grace. Order something I won't finish, let the television breathe. Something in the sameness of these rooms is starting to unweave. It looks like living. It looks like living. I move through it well. I move through it well. I've been checking into places like a person running from a smell. Hotel room illusions. Everything is fine. Hotel room illusions, yes. Dressed in white and wine. The bed is soft and the city burns 1,000 floors below. But hotel room illusions are the only home I know. Hotel room illusions. I slept in 14 cities in the last 2 months alone. I've learned to make a stranger's room feel temporary, no. I arrange my things the same way every night beside the bed. A ritual of order for the disorder in my head. The most revealing thing about the life I built is this: every room looks like the last and none of them are missed. It looks like freedom. It looks like freedom. I've run so far and well. I've run so far and well. I've been so fluent in departure. I've forgotten how to dwell. Pull the curtain back and here is what the view won't tell you. I have been a guest inside my own life for so long now. I don't remember what it felt like to belong somewhere permanent. The most frightening room I've ever stood in was my own. I keep moving so the stillness cannot find me. I don't know who let I go.
Taxi lights on race-slick streets, the whole city smears and runs. Every bar a warm interior against the coming sun. I move from room to room like water, finding the next flow. Every conversation something I can use and then let go. Jacket on the bar stool, second drink before the first is done. Something in my chest that's been accumulating. It's the spring begun. One more hour left. I stretch the darkness thin. I stretch the darkness thin. I've been collecting nights like evidence and something I won't name within. One more night to forget, that's all I'm asking. One more night to forget. Keep the morning from happening. The crowd is warm and the music moves like something I believe. Is all I need. One more night to forget. I saw your name come up 10:30 and let it ring. I've been avoiding every conversation that might sting. I spent the money I was saving on a night I won't recall. Stood inside the bathroom mirror, having words against the wall. Thing I can't say in the daylight, I can almost say right now. I have been erasing myself by increments, and I don't know how to stop. One more hour bleeding, one more hour bleeding. I stretch myself too thin, I stretch myself too thin. I've been so faithful to forgetting that I'm standing at the end of what I've been. No more noise, and here's what I'm led with. A calendar of evenings I constructed to avoid this. I have spent a year in motion so the grief could not catch up. The most honest thing I know is that it caught me anyway. I don't want one more